Matsudaira Takechiyo was born to a minor warlord in Okazaki, Japan.
In 1547, military adversity compelled his father to send him away to Sunku to the east as hostage to the Imagawa family. During this trip, members of the rival Oda clan intercepted his entourage and held him for 2 years before releasing him to the Imagawa.
When Takechiyo came of age, he received the name Matsudaira Motoyasu and was allowed to return to Mikawa with the understanding that he was to fight a series of battles against the Oda on the Imagawa's behalf.
After years of fighting for the Imagawa, Motoyasu struck up a secret alliance with Nobunaga with the hopes of cutting ties with the Imagawa and retrieving his family members, including his infant son that were being held hostage by the Imagawa.
To this end, Motoyasu ordered the capture of Kaminojo, this sending a clear message to Nobunaga that the Matsudaira had cut their ties to Imagawa and that Motoyasu get his hands on the 2 sons of the slain castle commander Udono Nagamochi, which he used as barter for his captive family members.
In 1566, Motoyasu officially changed his name to Tokugawa Ieyasu.
Although now free of the Imagawa, Ieyasu was still subject to the request of Oda Nobunaga. Tokugawa troops marched with Oda to Kyoto in 1568 in the first of many joint Oda-Tokugawa ventures.
At the same time, Ieyasu was eager to push eastward. He entered into a brief pact with Takeda Shingen to take over the remaining Imagawa territory, and by 1570 Ieyasu had added Totomi to his domain.
However, Takeda-Tokugawa relations soon fell apart, leading to war. In 1572, Ieyasu lost Futamata Castle and suffered a great defeat at the Battle of Mikatagahara, where he faced Shingen in open battle and barely escaped with his life.
Luckily for the Tokugawa, Takeda Shingen died in the spring of 1573, although his heir, Katsuyori, managed to capture the important Tokugawa fort of Taketenjin in 1574. A year later, Ieyasu called on Nobunaga for help defending the Nagashino castle from Katsuyori, and together they crushed the Takeda army. In 1579, Ieyasu's eldest son, Hideyasu, and his wife were accused of conspiring with Takeda Katsuyori. In response, Ieyasu ordered his son to commit suicide and had his wife executed. He would in time name his third son, Hidetada, as heir, since his second was to be adopted by Toyotomi Hideyoshi.
In 1584, Ieyasu chose to take up the cause of Oda Nobukatsu, one of the late Nobunaga's sons and possible successor. To this end, he led an army into Owari and took up a position at Komaki. Hideyoshi responded to the Tokugawa insolence by leading an army into Owari and starting what would come to be known as the Komaki campaign.
After the campaign ended in a truce, the Tokugawa were exempted from participating in any of Hideyoshi's further campaigns, with the exception of the Odawara campaign in 1590.
In 1598, Ieyasu was named one of the 5 regents responsible for ruling while young Toyotomi Hideyori came of age. After an attempted assassination by Ishida Mitsunari in 1599 failed, Ieyasu spared Ishida's life, and 2 warring clans formed. This would lead to the Battle of Sekigahara. The Battle of Sekigahara opened on a misty morning with as many as 160,000 warriors prepared to fight the greatest battle in Japanese history. The battle began with a spirited Tokugawa attack and developed into a general melee conducted under pouring rain. By that late afternoon, the Battle of Sekigahara was decided, and over the next few days, Ishida Mitsunari and a couple of other chief Western commanders were caught and executed in Kyoto.
With the defeat of the Western cause, Ieyasu was the undisputed master of Japan. In 1603, the emperor granted Ieyasu the title of shogun. He held this post for only 2 years before officially retiring in favor of his son, Hidetada. In 1616, Ieyasu fell ill and died in bed. Unlike Hideyoshi, he could pass away secure in the future of his house. The daimyo were weary of war, and more or less content to enjoy the fruits of their labors. There would be disputes and grievances, but with the exception of the short and bloody Shimbara rebellion, Japan would enjoy peace for over 200 years.